Welcome to the Tax Sanity video series written by Lagasse, Canadian accountant and small business tax specialist. This video is going to give you an overview of the business and tax benefits of incorporating a business in Canada. Many small businesses or would-be businesses are paying too much tax because they have failed to incorporate. It's a rational, money-saving step when a business becomes viable. It's not that difficult to set up compared to the benefits. Generally, if you have a business income of over $60,000 per year, you need to consider incorporating. There are many benefits of incorporation, and here are just some of the highlights. General benefits: substantial tax savings and tax postponements. Corporations usually save and postpone tens of thousands of dollars of tax per year. The owners, shareholders, and directors are not personally liable for corporate income tax unless they conspire to remove funds from the company to avoid corporate tax. Other exceptions include non-compliance penalties for not filing tax returns. The corporation is automatically deemed to be a business for profit. Issues such as whether or not an undertaking could be deemed by Canadian Revenue Agency as a personal non-business activity do not exist. Any type of business activity, consulting, services, ventures for profit, can be transferred to a corporation for tax-favored treatment and asset protection. Liability for corporate acts and debt are usually limited to the corporation. Personally exposed liabilities can be transferred to corporations except those related to professional activities. Please note that some legislation requires the personal liability of directors for situations such as safety issues, illegal acts, environmental regulations, and fiduciary responsibilities to the corporation. There is a much higher degree of privacy and non-disclosure for private corporations' activities than for personal affairs. Institutions must treat corporate and personal assets as separate holdings. There's more flexibility for items such as protection of assets, transferring or sales of assets to or from a corporation, estate planning, asset continuity, and payments of family members. The fact that a business is a corporation often results in an increase in business. A corporation is often perceived as an established, stable business in comparison to an unincorporated business. A corporation has a perpetual existence. It continues on after the death of the individual. Here are some tax benefits of incorporating. This assumes that a proper setup and administration has been performed. Low corporate tax rates, 14% or higher depending on principal tax rates, of net income under $500,000 annually. Income splitting via multiple classes of shares that reduce personal tax on withdrawals from corporations. This increases funds available for supporting family members because less tax is paid by the corporation than personally. No Canada pension plan requirements, which is a high cost to self-employed proprietorships if corporate earnings are paid to shareholders as dividends. Favored timing of reporting and timing of taxation on withdrawals for personal use. There are advantages of allowances which are paid by the corporations to shareholders and officers that reduce the effective corporate and personal tax rate. Pre-incorporation activities of a limited time that are taxed at high personal rates can be allocated to the corporation in many cases, thereby reducing personal tax in the year of incorporation. Usually, there is a deferral of tax, still at the lower corporate rates, of up to 1.5 years for income included in newly established corporations compared to the timing of taxes payable. Corporations are recognized by CRA as a more tax-compliant arena than personal tax, even though corporate tax rates are less and preferred treatment is provided to allowances paid to active shareholders. This concludes the overview. If you plan on setting up a corporation, it is best to obtain professional help from a tax specialist, as the structure of the new corporation will determine the tax liability for many years to come. A professional fee is negligible compared to the future tax savings. Go to www.taxwatchcanada.com for professional-friendly help. All the best in your future endeavors.